Now we're going to work on how to tie the belt. So the first step, any stripes on the belts or any kind of gold bars that would be sometimes on black belts, I want to take that part and I want to put it right here, just like any other belt. I have the small part of the belt sticking out like this. I take the long part, I come around, and the first step is I want to be able to grab it now where I just have it with my right hand, like this. I'm holding with one hand. Now here's where I switch. Take my left hand, put it right here on the small part of the belt that's sticking out. The long part, I'm going to perfectly go right around it. I don't want to let any slack, because if I let any slack, it's all going to unravel and you'll just have to do step one again. Now when I get to this part, the long part of the belt is here, and I take this part close to the part of the belt that's right by my stomach, belly button there, and I go right underneath it. Now when I do this and I bring the short part down, I've been doing it long enough where now mine's even. You know, I just kind of can time it where it's even. If for some reason it isn't, you have to kind of adjust it and try to get it kind of where it's even like this. Now when I line it up here, I have a top part and a bottom part. I take the bottom and I go under and over. And to have that kind of fortune cookie knot, which it looks cool, but it just won't unravel, I kind of twist it like a little loop like that, and then I pop it really tight. Now when you do that, many times when I tie the belt for somebody, they'll be like, I can't untie the belt now. I can't untie it. That's because it's a nice square knot there. Well, what I'll have to do is I have to go from the base of the knot on both sides, and from there it just comes undone. Okay, I'm going to do it one more time. Okay, so I'll have the stripe parts right here. If I don't have any stripes in the belt, then it doesn't matter what end I start with. But you can tell I'm here. I'll grab it. I'll switch the hands. I'll come all the way around. Now this is kind of the way that I tie my belt. I'll have this thing where I'll pull the underneath part out. I'll make sure it's even. I'll kind of make sure I hold them both like this. I'll put that same part of the belt right under, and I'll know it's even, and I come underneath. I'll still make sure it's even like this. And I don't want this part to be really, really tight. I want it to be loose. Again, I'll have the top and the underneath part. I go under, over, kind of make sure it's a little loop, and I'll pop it like that. Now again, if it's tight like that, to undo it, I'll go like this. Now the third way, and this is usually how I tie it on somebody, but this, for some people this works. I'll hold it like this, where I cut it in half. I'll take this part, I'll put it right here, where it's right, level with my belly button, but obviously lower on my hip right there. As I come around, the one in my right hand will kind of shuffle under, where I'll put it under, and the other one, now I have the one in my left and the one in my right. Now from here, you can see how it's flush in the back. I'll do that part one more time, because sometimes you don't see that. So make sure it's even. I take it right here. So this is my right hand, this is my left hand. As I come back, and the tough part on this one for some people is you can't see. You kind of, maybe if you're in the mirror, and I have to switch, and I shuffle it under. So now as I come out, the one in my right hand, the belt is on the outside, the other one's on the inside. So on this one, if you can do it, it's already even. You just got to make sure you don't let go, because it'll unravel and you have to start over again. Then I just make sure that one that's already under goes under. This one on the outside goes underneath both of them. And again, as I come around, I have the one that's on top. The one underneath goes under, over. Little trick, I'll have it like as a loop, and I'll pop it really tight. And especially when it's a new belt, I'll kind of force it down so it stays down. And